Hello, and welcome to Dickinson's Real Deal. On this show, we help members of the public get the very best price for their antiques and valuables. We sit them down with one of our regular dealers. Now, they're going to try and tempt them with cash on the table. If that's not enough money, there's an alternative. Place the same goods into a local auction in the hope that you will get more money there. Today the show comes to you from Newbury. A nice crowd of people here. They brought along their treasures. They're determined to do business. They want to walk away with the real deal.
For today's first deal, we have a set that would have seen many a letter on its way. Can Karen seal this deal?
Paddy, welcome to the show. I'm Karen. Lovely to see you. And you brought me in a lovely little bit of quality here, haven't you?
I hope so.
So are these family items?
No.
No?
No.
Of them?
Yes.
How recently?
Very recently, really.
Okay, so what's the story?
I thought they were agates and there was a lot of work in the stamps, so I went for it.
Yeah? Was that at auction or
No.
bought it from a shop, did you?
No.
Keep going. Car boot? No. You got these from a car boot?
Yes.
Right. Okay, so how much did you pay? I'm dying
Not
to
a
know.
lot.
No, okay. Right, you say you think they're agate?
I thought so.
Okay, so we have 4 really nice quality gold seals with various forms of agate on the end here. They're lovely quality. Date-wise, have you got an idea of the date?
I was advised about 1850, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they're later than that, to be quite honest. They may even be a few years earlier, I think, sort of late Georgian, which takes it to the beginning of the 19th century. But they're really nice. And have you managed to have a look at what the intaglios are on the bottom?
Yes. After I cleaned them up,
Yeah.
and then I impressed them into blue tack
Aren't you
so that
clever?
I could see and I knew that wouldn't damage them.
All right, so if I quickly run through.
Please do.
The first one is the forget-me-not, is that right?
My favourite.
And then we've got the dove, so the dove of peace. And then we've got the name Rebecca. And then we've got thistle, so we pretty much guarantee that's a Scottish one. So do you know what seals were used for, Paddy?
Well, sealing letters with wax.
Yeah, they put a big blob of red wax on, and then you impress your own seal, and you knew if that seal had been broken that somebody had tampered with it. So it's a little early safety lock, really. So I've got to tempt you with some money then, haven't I?
Yes.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, Paddy. So what do you think of the offer?
Fair.
Come on, Paddy. You know I'd like to try and buy these off you because I do like them.
I know, but I would like a little more, please.
All right, you are so lovely. You're squeezing me to 200 quid. I expect we've got a deal now, have we?
We have.
Brilliant. Thanks ever so much, Paddy, and I do love them.
Good luck.
Well, Paddy remained tight-lipped about just how much the fobs cost her. But we can be sure that she made a decent profit on her purchase there. And we'll find out if Karen made any money on the deal later in the show. Next up is a timepiece with a twist. Will Stuart be the man for this watch?
Interesting, interesting. Now, I know what it is, you know what it is. I wonder
Yeah.
if the viewers know what it is.
Well, I never knew what it was until my friend actually showed me.
You didn't?
No, and my friend gave me it to bring down.
I recognised it instantly because I have one very
Yeah.
similar. And it's called Reverso. I believe it's Swiss. And you do that.
Yeah.
Very impressive when you got it
Yeah.
on your... And you think everyone's looking at
Looks
it during the
apart,
dinner
yeah.
and they think, oh, what is it? What is it? And then when
Then
you
you
want to see
reverse
the
it.
time, you reverse it round. Let's have a look under the glass. As I say, I'm sure it's Swiss. Yep, Reverso. Mine's a modern one, or modernish, and this is got a fair bit of age to it. Very deco-y, so I would have thought
Yeah,
it's 20s.
20s,
yeah.
as early as 20s.
30s, more likely, yeah,
about
you're right. Yeah.
30s.
Not impressed with the strap. I think the watch itself is much better than the strap. But stainless steel, I mean, it wants to be silver or platinum or gold, doesn't it?
If
Really,
it was platinum, it would be.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Oh,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
But stainless steel, I'm afraid. Let's see what we can do then. I'm going to put 20 quid on the table, 40 quid on the table, £60 on the table, but that's it.
That is it.
I don't think I'm going
That is
to make her very happy,
near,
isn't it
which
really?
is- no chance. I've got my instructions. I'll put it in the auction if you're not going to up your ante on that.
I'm not, I'm afraid, no. So it's auction.
Yep, take it
Yeah.
to auction, that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Good dealing
Nice
with you.
meeting you.
You too.
Lot 205 is there, if you want it. 60. Are you all done at £40?
Stephen came along on the dealer's day. This young lady here, now this is your niece.
Yes.
She wasn't here on the dealer's
No.
day, but she's here today for a special reason, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's her 14th birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Come on, join in. Happy birthday, dear
Dear
Chloe.
Chloe.
Happy birthday to you. Right, you've had your 2 minutes worth now. Stephen, your uncle, has placed a reserve of £250 on this. What do you think? Is it going to make £250, or is it perhaps a bit too ambitious?
Yeah, I think it'll make £250
You do?
easily.
Okay. 250 is the reserve. Is it going to make it? I think it might be difficult to get to the reserve, but what do I know? Let's find out. It's coming up now.
150 to start it somewhere, please. 150 I'm bid. 160, 170, 180, 190, 200,
It's at 200. The reserve is 250.
230, 240, 250, 260, 270. At 270 I'm bid. 280 anywhere. 280, 290, 300.
Can't stop them bidding.
£300 I'm bid on the phone. At £300
On the
I'm bid
telephone.
on the phone. Are you all done at £300?
So £300 under the gavel. We have commission to take off 270. I'll come to you first, Chloe. £300 under the gavel. What's your reaction? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I think that's a good price because you wouldn't really get much more for it.
Really? She seems very confident. She seems to know all about this antique business. Stephen, when yourself, what do you think about that result?
That was a good result. I'm very happy. My friend Penny will be very happy as well.
On the day, £300. Take away the commission, £270. Penny, 270 quid's coming home to you. Real deal.
So, a budding antique dealer there. Now, here's a rather more seasoned pro, our Tim.
You've brought in a liqueur set for the Festival of Britain. Can you tell me a little bit about how you acquired it?
Not really a lot to tell, Tim. I just bought it about 10 years ago to an antiques fair.
Yes.
Obviously, I realised that people do collect Festival of Britain things, and it just appealed to me, that was all, at the time. And it's in quite nice order, and it's all complete, which is nice.
And do you know anything about the Festival of Britain? Obviously, it was in 1951.
Well, I know
was
it on the South Bank and
Yeah.
the Skyline and all those things, but I don't know much
That's
more
right.
than that, really.
Well, it was, like you say, on the South Bank. It was opened by the Queen's father, King George VI, and it was a centenary of the Great Exhibition, which was in Hyde Park.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, yeah. So it was just sort of like 100 years on. We'll recreate this. Obviously, in the 1950s, we were coming out of, like wartime austerity, rationing. So it was sort of like a feel-good factor for the country, really. Everyone sort of like got behind it and produced lovely souvenirs like this. Did you buy it very competitively?
Oh no, it was a lot of money, Tim.
Was it? I've heard that before.
You did ask.
Right, £20.
Yeah, so.
20 quid?
Yeah, it's a start, thank you, yes.
I think that's really good for that. It's not quite arrived, this stuff yet, you see, into its...
It's here, it's on the table, Tim.
You're disappointed with that, aren't you, Vincent? I can tell.
Can you tell?
Is that...
I haven't been overwhelmed yet, Tim.
You've not been overwhelmed?
No.
What about if I put £30 down?
I was hoping to get up near the 1951 thing. The 51
What, £1,950?
Well, you could knock 1900 off. 51 was the area I was looking for.
Yeah. Well, what about if I just have a dig in my pocket?
Oh God, going for change now.
Yeah.
are we?
What about instead of 51, 31?
I asked for that, didn't I? Really?
You did ask for that. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good deal.
Fantastic. Thank you. And what are you going to spend the Princely Sum of £31 on?
I'd have lunch alone.
Or you could go for fish and chips for 2 and still have change. Also coming up, raising money for a worthy cause.
What's it going to?
Feed my dog.
Feed your dog.
How much for a dog's dinner? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal. When is a plate not a plate?
Philippa?
Mike's about to tell us.
And you brought along this big old charger or plate.
Well, I call it a plate, but obviously you...
Did you hang it on a wall or did you?
No, it's never actually got on the wall, but
Okay.
I have been told that I should have hung it on the wall.
Right, you know what it says here?
Yes, it's a Satsuma charger.
Ah, Satsuma charger. Yeah, not a Satsuma plate. Go on.
And it's from the... I should have had my piece of paper with me.
Oh, right. Well, okay. I'll tell you, it's
Yes,
Japanese. Satsuma's a generic name for this type of pottery. This is pottery. The period is the Meiji period, which is roughly between 1870s and 1900s. This will date to about 1900. Detail and quality, it's finely potted. It's got a lot of detail as we look round here. And on the back, which gives you an idea, and it weighs a ton, on the back here, you've got the 4-character Japanese mark and also the Satsuma mark. So they didn't put that on rubbish. How long have you had this?
Oh, I've had it about 11 years now.
Did you buy it?
Yeah. I bought it in an auction, and I've been told that all these little figurines tell a story.
Well, they do, and I'm quite sure these highfalutin antique dealers know every name of all these characters and all the rest of it. But what I do know is to the penny what it's worth, and I know what I can get for it.
Oh, right.
Now, let me point out, right, it's slight flaw. It's got slight rubbing of the gilding, which would originally have been 22, 24 carat gold, and it's rubbed around the edge. Now, there's no damage I can see, no cracks. So I'm not going to insult you by asking you how much you paid, am I?
Of course you're not, and I wouldn't tell you anyway.
Oh, go on. Right, well, you know what? I'm going to get some money out now, don't you?
Yes, I do.
And make you a happy person and make me a happy person. 20, 40, 60, 80... So there's £100, and £100 buys me that Satsuma charger, doesn't it, David? Well, I've got 2 different estimates here. Now, surprisingly enough, the auctioneer has gone a little stronger. £40 to £60 are the independents. They're being careful, but the auctioneer, he's keen and he's confident, and he's saying 1 to 2. So, who do you believe here? Michael Melody, the auctioneer who's confident, or I'm saying £100 is not a bad price, it's probably worth a little bit more. Well, that's absolutely correct. It is worth a little bit more, which is why I put £100 down.
I would have liked another 20 on top of that.
Well, I appreciate that. And if you want to go, if you want to gamble, the auction's there.
No, well, no, I don't think I will. It's a deal.
You got a deal, right? Okay. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
What did you pay?
I paid £4 for it.
£4, not bad. 96 quid for nothing.
Well, that's better than not bad. I don't think Mike will be able to do as well as Philippa with his purchase. Now, with Tim is an item that will have brought very bad news for one family. Today, though, it could bring some good news for someone very special.
And you?
And you've brought a deaf plaque in today.
To cheer you up,
To cheer me up, yes. Can I ask you how you acquired it, Elizabeth?
It belonged to my husband, and he's had it ever since I can remember.
And is it a family piece then? Is the Bryce Bew, is that a member of your husband's family?
I really couldn't be sure about that.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. So, I mean, we've said what it is really, but these were, they call them death plaques.
Yes.
And obviously in the Great War, the 1914-1918 war, where millions of men lost their lives,
yes.
the War Office, when they didn't come back from the trenches, sent these out with their medals, you know, service medals, posthumously. Now, value, have you got any idea of its value, Elizabeth?
No, I don't.
Right.
But you're going to have to guide me on that.
I'm going to have to guide you on.
Yes.
Right. Well, let's see what I can do. 20. £30, Elizabeth.
I feel it's worth more than
Yeah.
that.
It will be worth a little bit more, but not a huge amount more, really, Elizabeth. I mean, £35.
Do you feel perhaps 40?
I've never paid £35 for one of these without anything else.
It's going to a good cause.
What's it going to?
Feed my dog.
Feed your dog.
My dog is small, fluffy and scruffy, and he really needs fattening up for the winter.
Right. Well, you know, I've heard many tales of Dickinson's real deal why I need to give more money, but to feed up a fluffy, scruffy dog has never been one of them.
And it's a good reason for another £5.
It is a good reason. Well, I've got a better reason. I think this is what we should do. I will put another £5 on there, but I think that maybe that extra £5 we should maybe donate it to the British Legion. Do you think that would be a little bit more? And then you could spend your £35 on the dog.
You have a deal.
Have we got a deal? Thank you very much. So I'm going to... This £5 is going to the Royal British Legion, Elizabeth, and thank you very much for coming along.
Thank you.
And here's the happy dog that's going to be very well fed for the next few weeks.
This is scruffy.
Well, it doesn't look like he needs feeding up to me, Elizabeth, but I can't begrudge you £35. And very nice to meet you, Scruffy. That was the real deal, but don't ask for any more money.
We're back in the dealer's den, and here's a face that's been hidden away for years. Can Karen offer her a new lease of life?
So, train set's not your thing then?
No.
No, I can see that. What on earth are you doing with a dolly?
Well, it's a doll that my late wife must have picked up round a boot sale. We used to go every week. It's just been in a carrier bag, just in my bedroom ever since. For the last, about 15 years.
15 years, that was
Yeah.
what I was going to ask, how long you've
Yeah.
had it. Right, so let's stand her up so that we can have a good old look at her. And we can see that she's a felt doll. She's got stitched fingers here and a very sort of realistic painted face on the face there. I would also have imagined there would have been a boy, because they very often came as pairs.
I see.
But that doesn't really detract from her too much,
No.
and she's in super condition.
Yes.
What period are we talking? I think we're talking about 30s, 40s.
Is this original clothing, do you think?
I think the felt bonnet here and the hair and everything else, I think that's all original. And really, she's in fabulous condition. I actually quite like it. Now, can you remember how much your do-wife gave?
No, I'm afraid.
Okay. But have you got an idea of what you'd like to try and achieve today?
I don't know what Lady Doll's going for.
No,
so,
I'm glad you don't. Right, okay. Let's put some money down. 20, 40. Have to go in again, Dave, for another colour here. Right, there's £50 on the table. Oh, I've got a bottom lip job there. I don't get them very often.
I think she's worth a bit more than that.
Do
She's
you?
rather gorgeous when you do.
You didn't like her a minute ago. Now
No.
suddenly she's rather gorgeous with only £50 on the table.
Yes, I think she's worth a little bit more.
Do you?
Yes.
Can't be much more though.
No.
Okay.
Done.
Right, I'll put another tenner down, Dave. and that will take you up to £60.
Can we go one more?
If we can agree on another fiver, I'll put one more down.
I think so.
Right, I'm
I
going to
think
test
so.
you now.
You've
Because
got
the
it.
amount of times I've done this and then they've suddenly said, oh no, I can't, what? Right, there's your fiver. Have we got a deal?
We have a deal, Karen.
Man of his word.
A man of
Great,
my word.
thanks very much,
Thank
and
you
I absolutely
ever
love it.
so much.
Coming up, pearls of wisdom from the Duke.
Get me out of here, I'll take out for them.
Cultured pearls, Michael, 1920s, they're back in vogue. See a man
Will
here that
Mike
doesn't
pocket
know
the
his
pearls?
twin set. Where have you been? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal.
Cultured pearls are grown with a little help from human hands. Mike's a cultured man. Will he take these away today?
What do you know about these?
They were a present from my father to my mother, and I inherited them after she died, so I'm not really likely to wear them.
No, why not?
I'm not really a sort of pearl sort of girl.
Oh, aren't you?
No.
Okay, well, I've got them in front of me, so I've got to do something with them, haven't I? So, these will be cultured pearls, I think, are they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think, listen, I'm no pearl expert. And the clasp is 9 carat gold?
Yes.
I can see why you're selling them. I don't even have to ask, do I?
No.
It's like, get me out of here, I'll take out for them, isn't it?
Well, not quite.
It was a toss-up between seeing me or a car boot, won't it? Tell the truth.
Oh, well, you would win hands down.
Thank you very much. Well, I don't know what they're worth. I mean, I'll have a little punt and, it won't be a lot. Would £10 buy them?
No.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Were you expecting quite a lot of money?
No, not a lot, but
okay.
it's more than that.
Right, I'll try one of these. I don't often bring these out. There's £15. Hello, David.
I mean, there's obviously a man here that doesn't know his twin sets.
Absolutely.
Cultured pearls, Michael, 1920s, they're back in vogue. 40 to 60 pounds is the estimate.
Well, okay then.
They're worth a little bit more than
I've
that.
got to be. That's fair. I suppose you're a lovely lady. I've got to be fair to you, haven't I?
You have.
So if I put another £10 down, that'd make £25.
I still feel it's worth a little bit more than £25.
Oh, I'll be guided by David whilst we're here. I'll take that away, making £30, and just to put the top hat on it, because you've never stopped smiling, there's £40.
Okay, I'm getting out of the way. £40. It seems we have convinced Mr. Melody he needs a twin set.
But anyhow, there's £40. I think you should be taking it, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well done. Thank you very much. Yeah? Enjoy the money.
Thank you.
You've got rid of them.
Couple of pictures.
Yeah.
Tell me about them. Tell me what you know and how you acquired them.
I acquired them from a charity shop not so long ago. They're at Indian School. I think they're reasonably rare. I mean, I don't think that.
I think they're interesting. I mean, it says it's got some detail on the back. I will just turn it around. Got some detail on the back, was telling us all about them. Mid 1800s, 1850s. Set of 12. You got all the 12?
No, fortunately, just a 2.
Just a 2,
Just
yeah.
a 2.
What I like about them is that the medium, they're actually painted on mica. Do you know what mica is?
Well, I think it's made from plants in it. I'm not.
Well, mica is a mineral. It's like a slate.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like a stone, and it's all layered. And they used to mine it and use it as glazing before the glass as we know it now. To be honest with you, I haven't seen anything painted on mica before. They're not. I mean, birds are my sort of thing. I like feathered birds. That's a barbet to me, although it's got a different name on there. And this also has a different name, but it's a golden oriole as we know it. They've been reframed, obviously, not that long ago. They're very contemporary frames.
Yeah,
but you brought them here to sell them, so let's have a go and see if I can buy them.
Thank you.
20, 40, 60. You into profit yet? 80 quid, there you go. 40 quid each.
I think I was looking for a little bit more.
Were you?
A bit more.
I don't really think I want to give any more than 80 quid for them.
No, I think I'll take them to auction, go and have a day out, and you know. And
you ever been to auction before?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
this time I'll.
All the best for
chance me
auction.
on.
Now, Carl, you brought along a pair of watercolours of birds. Where did you get them from?
Bought them from a charity shop. They're hanging on the wall. £75 I paid for the pair.
And Stuart Hothgardner, he offered you 80, so that's a good sign. He offered you a bit more than you'd paid.
£5.
£5. So you thought, shall I cut my losses and get the £5, or shall I gamble? I think they're speculative, and there's a possibility. So let's see what happens.
What am I bid for them, please? I bid £60 for them. £60 I bid for the two of them. 65, 70, 75, 80.
At 80, at the reserve. 90.
At £90 I bid for the birds. Are you all done at £90? Chaucer at £90.
We've got some commission to take away. I make that £81 to come back. You're started, you're in the antique business, you're off on that trail for profit already, and you're £6 in front. On the day, are you happy, first of all?
Yeah, you know, so. I would have liked a bit more than that, you know.
You see, he wants to start big, that's the problem, but he's got on the trail. Carl's made a profit of about £6 on the day. Real deal, £81 in cash.
Now, how many of you still have your old vinyl record collection? David's with a local expert to find out about what's hot and what's not in the hit parade of times gone by.
Let me introduce you to Alan Pritchard. Now, Alan, you've worked for many years at the Cameo sale room, one of our regular sale rooms that we use, but more importantly, you are a private collector of vinyl.
That's correct.
Vinyl records.
Yes, yeah.
How many years have you been doing this?
I bought my first record in 1965. I can't get no satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Ever since then, I've been, interested in vinyl and music.
Where do you get your stock from?
For my madness, I get up at sort of 5:30 on a Sunday and go to the car boot sales.
We're going to have a look at some of your rare items. How many items in the collection?
I've got about 2,000 LPs. I don't collect singles. If I pick any singles up of value, I usually sell them.
Okay, you're going to get a surprise here. First of all, Pink Floyd.
Well, that's Pink Floyd, classic album, the early 70s. It sold 40 million copies.
What makes this particular album very, very special?
Well, that's the first pressing, the very first pressing of the album. People will look at that and think I've got that record, but this one's extra special because of the label. Inside on the label, the prism is solid blue.
Okay.
That one now probably goes for around £200.
Now, Alan, what about this Rolling Stones record here?
One of the first records I bought. This is, again, the first pressing.
What makes it distinguishable as the first pressing?
It has the sticker on the front saying poster included, and inside you have the poster. With all of that here, you're looking at about £300 to £400.
Then we come to one of the pièces de la résistances of your collection. Of course, rock and roll, it's the Beatles. Now, there's something about this which makes it very, very special.
Original first pressings, you always find that the records come from the top of the sleeve.
Yes.
The later ones come out the side, so that's the first indication to look for. The next indication is the number, the impressed number down here. Now this is the all-important bit. The lower the number, the more money. This is a number 50. This is about £1,000 plus.
Wow, £1,000 plus. Amazing.
But I must emphasise, condition is everything. It has to be, for top money in all collecting, it has to be in top condition. So if you find a Beatles album like this one with big scratch marks on it, it's virtually worthless.
What I find interesting, it's very much like the rules in the antique business.
Exactly.
They don't change even with vinyl. Condition, condition, condition is all important. It seems to me this is a fantastic way of collecting, especially for a young person.
Oh, yes.
And
yeah.
I'm going to say, if you love rock and roll, then this is the collection for you.
Still to come, something special has arrived. David's in no doubt.
Superb. Very, very commercially attractive. It's just fabulous.
Stump up, in other words.
But will Karen stump up enough? Welcome back to Dickinson's Real Deal from Newbury in Berkshire. For our last deal today, we've a striking piece that has travelled far. Will Karen warm to it, or will it heat up the sale room? Keen to find out are David and auctioneer John King.
Welcome to the show, and I can't wait to hear what you're going to tell me about this.
Fascinating.
Feel free.
Yes, it's a Maltese silver lamp, which was given to me as a wedding present. Unfortunately, I'm now divorced, so I just don't need it anymore, sadly. So I would like it to go to a good home.
You've cleaned this really thoroughly, haven't you?
Yes,
fact, I think
I clean it quite
you.
often, yes. It does take a lot of cleaning, believe you me.
That must have taken you hours, and the whole thing will come apart,
Yes, it all
presumably.
comes apart. Yeah, you can unscrew it and take the top off.
Okay, so we can date it back to the 70s. I put it early 20th century.
Really?
But it may only be
it could be.
as late
I
as
really
70s.
don't know. I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
But I have to say, I've never seen one before. We've got a little snuffer here, haven't we?
That's it.
And
it's
another
sort of-
one there.
And that's the tweezers, which you take out the wick, and that's obviously to cut the wick. And the screen is to screen the flame.
Okay.
At the back there.
Yeah. And then you'd have, we've got the reservoir here for the oil, presumably.
Yes, that must go
and
inside
then
the lamp.
The tapers would come up.
That's right. Yes, I think
through
that's
there.
yes.
Now, apart from being a very unusual object, it's silver. And I've had a quick look, and we've got silver hallmark, which I think is 917,
Yes.
which is slightly below English standard, which is 925.
Right.
And it's Maltese silver.
Well, I've got a smile on my face because what an eye-popping item that is.
I agree.
What date, first of all, do you think that is?
Well, we think somewhere between 1900 and 1910. Has a chatelaine look to it to me from an antique point of view.
Well, I suppose it's all the accoutrements,
Yeah.
the trimmers, for your oil lamp.
But it's also made up of different periods and different countries, isn't it? You've got like an English base with a sort of Arabic lantern bit in the middle
Yes.
there, climbing up to something spectacular, I think, yeah.
There is that Mediterranean influence right the way through that. And I think perhaps the base is a bit of poetic license.
No, I agree. Yeah, but nice bit of poetic license, isn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
So, we are enthusiastic about it, but now comes the time for money. So, where are you going to go with this, John?
Well, first I thought 1,000 to 1,500, but having a good look at it, I think in today's marketplace it ought to be 15 to 2.
Okay. You've heard what John says, but it wouldn't surprise me, because it's Maltese, if it did a little bit better.
I agree.
Now, Karen's got an eye for these items. Let's see what she puts on the table.
Right. Let's get going. Right, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200.
Definitely not.
20, 40, 60, 80, 300 smackers.
Oh no, that would only cover one wick.
No, I thought I was doing really well there. Right, £340.
Nowhere near.
Right, 380 quid. Come on, show me your hand.
Oh no, that wouldn't even cover, not even 2 wicks.
No, come on.
No, definitely not.
David.
Not even in the outer ballpark. Never mind the ballpark. Superb. Very, very commercially attractive. It scraps at 550 quid, but nobody would dare scrap that. It's fabulous. 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. They're in unison. Auctioneer, independent valuers.
Stamp up, in other words.
I'm going to say yes, Karen, because what you've got here, I think, is something very speculative. I think the 15 to 2 is very realistic, and it wouldn't surprise me if it did better.
Thank you. Right, okay, they're saying it scraps at 550. What have we got? 380. Let's fill that up. 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 520. Right, 540. The equivalent of scrap, just about.
Yes, no, I'm definitely looking for more than that.
Yeah, I'm a long way away, aren't I?
Yeah, you're
playing a bit
way
too
out.
safe, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I will be really interested to see what this makes. What are you going to do?
I think I'll go to auction.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Now we're ready to set the sale room alight. Will we succeed? Let's find out.
Now, Benish, you brought along something which was a real eye-popping lot on the dealer's day.
Yes.
It was silver, an oil lamp, almost like a chatelaine with all types of accessories on it. Yeah. Where did it come from?
Originally from Malta.
Yes.
Yes, I've had it now in my loft for about 7 years, and I thought I have no place for it. So I thought, well, I'll sell it.
So it's been in the loft?
For the last 7 years, so I want to take my daughter to Singapore.
OK, well, you naughty girl for keeping that in the loft. It was a lovely, lovely thing. Now, you sat down with Karen Dalmany, and she offered you £540.
Yeah.
She just didn't offer enough money as far as I was concerned. It's coming up now. Let's see what happens.
£1,000 to start it, somebody please. £1,000 with me then.
Straight in £1,000 with the auctioneer.
At £1,000, 1,100, 1,200 I have, 13 if you want it.
Telephone's coming in now.
1,300, 1,400 I have, Gary, 15 if you want it. At £1,500 I'm bid. Are you all done at £1,500 and selling? Sold at 1,500.
OK, gavel's gone down at £1,500. I actually thought we were going to get a little bit more, but on the day, still not a bad price, £1,500. You were offered £540, and it has come up trumps at the reserve of £1,500. You've got some commission to take off, and that's going to leave you a real deal of £1,350. On the day, I'm going to say to you, a satisfactory result. £1,500 under the gavel, real deal. Taking home or going to Singapore, £1,350.
So a great price that knocks Karen's offer of £540 out of the water. But did our dealers do well out of their accepted offers today? Karen missed out on the oil lamp, but she managed to buy the 19th century fobs. She got a good deal and a good profit. They sold for £230. And making money out of the doll was child's play for her too. It went for £100. Stuart let both his items slip through his fingers and head to auction. Tim bought the liqueur set but isn't drinking to his success. He only got £28 for it. And it provided a good few dinners for Scruffy, but his plaque has yet to have its day at the auction. Finally, the Satsuma ware brought Mike a small profit. He charged £120 for it. And the pearls added to his spoils. They brought him £45.
We've had a cracking day here in the sale room. There's been plenty of action, lots of bidding, lots of buying. Don't forget to join me, David Dickinson, next time at Dickinson's Real Deal. See you.